Today was honestly just different. Like, I don't know, but we've definitely gotten stronger. I know that for a fact because 2 weeks ago, right? 2 to 3 weeks ago, I wasn't even able to curl or even get 135 pounds a little into the air. And I know the form is bad, but next time we hit it, it's definitely gonna be with better form. Since I wasn't able to get into my rep range with 135 pounds, I had to add a third set. If you aren't able to hit your rep range the second set, then you have to add a third set and lower the weight. If I did preacher curls first, then I knew I definitely could have done 100 pounds for 3 reps. I was still able to get 80. The first time I hit preacher curls, I tried 90 pounds and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be able to pull this up. But we still was able to get 80 pounds up. I could have done 85 pounds, but the reason why I didn't do it is because I didn't want to fatigue my biceps to the point where I'm not going to be able to lift anything after, right? So I only did 80 pounds. Even while I was weakened, I was still pushing through it. And I had a mild headache, and I still was able to curl the weights. If the headache isn't that bad to the point where it's pulsing every second, like I could still work out if the pulse is like a few seconds each time, right? But if my head isn't pounding, then I'm still gonna go lift. This is what I meant. Seated curls, I was only able to hit 60 pounds. If I was at my peak strength, then I definitely know I could have done 70 pounds for at least two reps. I've done the 65 pounds before, and I don't know why, but they feel so much more lighter. I remember the first time when we came into this gym, I wasn't even able to rep 65 pounds. I was only able to hit it for 1 rep. Even the 70s, right? Like, they were impossible for me to curl, but at some point, I was just able to rep it. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to 75 pounds. Each time we struggle on a weight, at some point, a few weeks later, we're just going to be able to rep it because that's how we progress. That's how I progress. I get enough sleep. Sometimes I get enough sleep. Sometimes I get enough of my carbs in and protein in, and I drink enough water. Sometimes I don't eat enough. Sometimes I don't get enough sleep. Sometimes I don't drink enough water, and I'm still able to lift heavy. Like, not as heavy as I would have if I got enough sleep, water, and I ate enough, but you get the case. I definitely knew I could have gotten 225, but my arms were so pumped, like I couldn't get the bar below my neck, right? It was just insane. I wanted to get full range of motion and I wasn't really able to, but I still got some range of motion in. It's just so much more better on the Smith machine. The pump today was just, I have no words for the pump because my arms were just pumped like crazy. I'm definitely getting bigger. I'm definitely getting stronger. You guys already know that. It's just a matter of time when we are at the weight we want to be. Because I already know once I cut all that weight down, we're going to look insane.